What's up, guys? So a couple things I want to talk about before we get started is that if you're new trading or have any questions about trading, or you don't know if MIC is the right fit for you, you could text Tosh, who is one of our head mentors, at 213-458-5997. It's not a robot, it's not an algo, it's actually him that replies. This is something that's kind of unique to MIC. No one else really offers this. We kind of give you a mentor to kind of help you with your trading, even though you're not really a member yet. So hit up Tosh and he'll see how he could help you guys. But don't call him because he's not going to fucking pick up. So the title of this video is I want to talk about the SRNE short squeeze. So let me kind of give you guys some background on what's been happening, right? So if you're watching this video right now, you know that we are in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. This is kind of crazy to me, this whole coronavirus thing, because this is going to go down in history, right? This is going to be a historical moment in all of America's history where the entire world was shut down for 2 months, right? So it's kind of weird to be living in the middle of history, to kind of like be taking notes of it, because, one day, your kids or your kids' kids, they're going to be learning about this shit in school, and we're living right in the middle of it. So that kind of always blows my mind. But the reason why I want to talk about SRNE is because due to the coronavirus, the stock market has become the next hot thing. Everyone thinks that they are an expert day trader. Everyone is an expert at fucking everything in this world. You see fucking 16-year-old kids selling you a lifelong mentorship program. Kid just stopped fucking having diapers and he's selling you a mentorship program for the stock market, probably on fucking Forex signals. So there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of frauds, and there's a lot of sheep and fucking, it's a crazy world out there, right? So what's been happening lately is we've been seeing abnormal, astronomical moves, right? We've been seeing stocks go from fucking 1 to 10. We've been seeing stocks go from 30 to 20. We've been seeing all different types of shit. So wait, you guys hear me? Is the audio messed up? Give me a sec. Let me see what I can do here. Audio is crackling. Okay, so why don't I take these off? Why don't I do something like this? Testing. Do you guys hear me? Is the audio better? 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 Better, better, better. Okay, cool. So you got these 16-year-old kids selling you fucking Forex signals, right? You got these kids that don't even that are still in fucking high school selling you signals online, right? So there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of frauds out there. The problem is that there's a lot of newbie traders out there. There's a lot of traders that don't know what the hell they're doing. There's a lot of traders that are just buying some shit and selling some shit. So that's leading to a lot of participants in the market. And when you have a lot of participants in the market, you get some astronomical abnormal moves, right? So something like SRNE, let's talk about. Oh shit, fucking sprinklers just went off. You see this shit? Look. What the hell's going on, man? Out of fucking nowhere, the sprinkler hits and it just turns off. Yo, what the hell's going on today, man? Everything is fucking, I don't know, I'm fucking bugging out, man. Anyway, so because there's so many fucking scams and so many participants out there, the market's been going fucking crazy, man. The market's been going crazy. So on SRNE, a black swan is something that a lot of people have never seen in their lives before, right? They've never seen a stock go from $2 to fucking $10 in 2 days, right? Because every time you short something, it goes down. Every time you buy something, it goes fucking up. So a black swan was inevitable, right? And if you don't know what a black swan is, look up the charts of something like AWX. Look up the charts of something like LAKE. Look up the charts of something like APT, right? So these are black swan events, and they're black swan events because no one fucking anticipates the crazy ass move that they do from like 2 to 20, 2 to fucking 40, 2 to fucking 50. So we haven't seen a black swan in a very long time. So think about this. We haven't seen a black swan in a long time, and we have a lot of newbie traders that are coming into the market. So it is only inevitable. It is only a matter of time until we get a black swan to come back up and to humble all of these fucking newbie ass traders, right? To humble all of these fucking 15-year-old experts, right? So in comes SRNE. SRNE was an easy to borrow stock. It rotated its flow. It had abnormal volume, and it was zombie times. So it's almost a textbook recipe for a short squeeze, right? It's a textbook recipe. So the thing that I want to make note of, or the thing that I want you guys to understand, is these black swans happen when people least expect it, right? But to us, if you are educated and if you've been trading for a long time, man, I've seen 20 black swans already, so I know how to identify them, right? I know how to identify them, and I know how to avoid them. So there's warning signs, right? I just mentioned a little bit earlier, but there's warning signs for these black swans, right? Easy to borrow, right? If a stock is easy to borrow, it means that a lot of people have access to it. And it's usually the newbie people that have access to it. Number two is abnormal volume. A friend of mine once said that if a stock has abnormal volume, it's going to have abnormal price action. So pay attention to that. Zombie times, right? Anything from 10:30 to 2 p.m. is considered zombie times. It is my Bible to religiously walk away at zombie times to protect myself. I have back tested this. I have done everything, every type of research. I know for a fact that 10:30 time that these stocks bounce. So long bias traders actually go long after 10:30, and short bias traders like myself tend to cut off. That's why you see me doing these videos. This is a way for me to not only control my bad habits, to walk away from the screens, but to also help you guys, right? So when you have a stock like SRNE, being the hot chick, being the black swan, being the thing that everyone looks at, your goal as a trader is to focus on every single stock except that one, because that is the one that's going to have all the algos. That's the one that's going to have all the experts. That's the one that's going to be the most difficult to trade. So if this stock is going to be the most difficult to trade and is going to have the most attention, chances are there's going to be less of an edge for you, right? So I've learned through losses, I've learned from 5-figure, 6-figure losses to avoid the black swan, because the sympathy plays, the side chicks, the stocks that people aren't looking at are where the real money is at. So let me give you an example. When you have a stock like SRNE running, you should be focusing on every single other stock except SRNE. So today we had a stock called, what the fuck was the ticker? What was it? YCBD, right? YCBD. So we had a stock. Give me a sec, there's a car coming. So we had a stock, YCBD, today. And this stock was popping up pre-market towards 220s and it just completely tanked, right? So my plan is always the same on stocks like this. I am waiting for the stock to top out. I am waiting for the stock to tank, and then I am looking to short the bounce. So in the morning, we got a tank towards $1.30. And it bounced to $1.50. My plan to the guys in the room that I mentioned was I wanted to short 150, 160, 170, 180, and stop out above 180. I shorted 150. I got it at 130, made 20 cents. I reshorted at 150, got out at 130, made another 20 cents. So on 2 trades, I made 40 cents. And now it is 11:15 a.m. And YCBD is doing a zombie reversal, going straight up, right? So now, even through this video, you guys are seeing that at 10:30, these stocks like to rebound, right? And that is an edge for you. That is an edge to either go long, or that is an edge to stop your shorting. So today, while SRNE was up, while SRNE was taking attention, while SRNE had the CEO on TV, we focused on every single stock except that. So that was fucking YCBD. Let's talk about VTIQ. So if you look at my chart for VTIQ and MIC, I think I shorted 2450 or 2350. I can't remember, but I posted my chart in the room. The idea behind VTIQ was that it was a stock that was pumped up in the past. It is a stock that ran up in the past, had its fucking first red day set up where I made $24,000. And then today started to bounce, right? So it bounced today, pre-market. It failed pre-market. And at the open, it just jammed right up. So all I did is I shorted the pop when after it tanked, right? So after VTIQ tanked pre-market, I shorted the pop it open, and I covered for about $1 a share, and then it tanked $2 a share after me. So what I've been noticing about my trading lately is that my entries are spot on, my patience for entries is spot on, but my exits are dog shit. So even at this level, even when I'm making the type of money that I'm making right now, it doesn't stop there. I'm always looking to improve, right? I'm looking at my strengths, I'm looking at my weaknesses, and I'm trying to double down, right? I'm trying to double down on my strengths and try to improve my weaknesses. So if my entries are spot on, that's fucking incredible. But if my exits, every single time, you guys see it, right? For those in MIC, you guys see it. As soon as I cover, the stock fucking tanks, right? The stock tanks every time I cover. And that's because I'm extremely conservative with my exits. I'm extremely conservative because I like taking the money and running away. So if I am even this conservative and I am still able to make the money that I'm making, imagine what you could do if you trade just a little bit better than me. And that comes with experience, right? Because I still have bad habits. I have so many bad habits from when I was trading, yet I am still able to do the results that I'm doing. Last week I made 40 grand, right? Last week I made 40 grand, which is, even saying it fucking blows my mind. But the truth of the matter is, if anyone knows me, I don't really get excited about making money anymore. It's kind of boring. I talked to Tosh about this too, actually, I think it was this morning. And I was like, dude, I made 25 grand on VTIQ on Friday and I feel nothing. If anything, I actually feel a little bit upset. And he's like, you know, why? What's the deal? Like, why do you feel upset? And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is the point of all this money, right? What the fuck is, if you're trading or if you're just living life for money, you will never find fulfillment and you will never find happiness. I told him, it's actually really funny and no one's gonna fucking believe me, but I don't give a shit because I'm gonna say it anyway. I got more fulfillment from one member messaging me and saying that he learned and he improved and he watched the videos, and because he watched the videos, he was able to make an extra $100 on the day, which meant that he was able to have a steak for fucking dinner. That one guy that sent me that one message, to me, made me more high, made me happier than making fucking 25 G's on the day. Because after a certain point, when you have enough money, money is not going to matter, right? After you're done buying all the toys, after you're buying all that shit, then what, right? And that's kind of how MIC started. Bao and I were making so much money trading together, yet there was a void, right? There was a sense of emptiness. There was a feeling that with all this money that we had, we were on an island. No one understood what we were going through. No one understood. It was fucking depressing. Bao started to drink. He started to fucking drink for like 6 months straight. He was kind of losing himself. And me, I was just trading alone, bored, lonely. Well, I don't know what to do. So we started MIC as a way to kind of bring ourselves fulfillment by helping other people, right? And everyone always says that that's probably fucking bullshit, that's whatever. You know, you could think whatever the hell you want, but I don't see anyone else making these videos for free. I don't see anyone else putting out 700 videos, Pat. You think we make any money on fucking 500 people watching our YouTube videos? It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. The reason why we do this is because selfishly, it brings us happiness when people tell us that they are grateful and that they learned, right? So yes, it is selfish. Yes, it does make me happy hearing other people make money. But what you guys need to understand is that this shit is not fucking easy, right? This shit is not easy. The reason why I made a video last Monday was because a member messaged me and he said that after 20 days, he wanted to quit trading. He said he's not seen any progress in 20 days and he wants to quit trading. And my mentality and my thought process behind that was something like this. In this business, I made 4 grand in 1 hour, right? I don't know about you guys, but if you make 4 grand a day, that's $1 million a year. I don't know anyone, well, maybe I know 1 or 2 people that make $1 million a year working fucking a shitload of time. As a doctor, as a lawyer, as an engineer, you would have to work fucking 20 hours a day to make those numbers. Yet as a trader, you work 1 hour a day to make those numbers. How can you as a trader expect to make more than a doctor or more than a lawyer by working less amount of time? The reason why is because you make up for it by studying. A doctor has to go to school for 10 years. A lawyer has to go to school for 6 years. An engineer has to go to school for over 4 years. So how can you as a trader in 20 days expect to make doctor or lawyer money in that time? So I explained that to this member. And what I did is, he's a monthly member. I gave him early access to the MIC Accelerator course, which is the 7-hour course that takes you from not knowing anything about trading to placing your first trade in 7 hours. And he ended the week plus 500 bucks. Go fucking figure. He just needed a kick in the ass. He just needed someone to tell him that, hey, 20 days is not enough for anything. I don't know anyone that's good at anything in 20 days. Even if you have sex 20 times, you're not fucking good, right? So this is the thing that people don't understand. They don't understand how much time and work goes into it. I've been trading for 6 years. I think it's fucking 6.5 years now. It's crazy. But they forget that I lost money for a year. Year 2, I broke even. Year 3, I made money. It took me 3 years to make money. And now I'm on year 6 and I'm making a shitload of money. Whereas people in MIC are finding consistency after 2 or 3 months. Not 20 days, but it's still taking them time, right? And that's the point, guys. So do you guys understand this stuff? Are you guys comprehending this shit? Because as traders, you can make life-changing money doing it's kind of fun, man. Trading is fun. I love it. It's my passion. It's my fucking passion. I love it. And because I love it, I am willing to put in the work for it, right? It's like saying you have a wife or you have a girlfriend and she pisses you off for a day. If you really love her, you're gonna wanna make up with her and try to find a solution to make it work. Just like in trading, if trading pisses you off one day and you lose money one day, do you love it enough to try to find a process to improve it? Or are you just trying to fucking bang out one night stand or something like that? And that's what you have to understand too, guys, is this is an ever working process. 6 years in, making 40 grand last week, I am still saying, fuck, my entries are good, my exits suck. How am I gonna fix my exits? And because someone like me is always trying to improve, you have no excuse not to. Does that make sense, guys? I need to take a break and get some air. So we could open it up to Q&A now, and if you guys want to ask some questions. Any questions, guys? Let me scroll back. Ask yourself, guys, ask yourself, is it just the teacher that is making money, or is it the students as well? Because the teacher, the guru, the furu, whatever the fuck it is, can make money nonstop. But if the students are not able to repeat the process, it is a pump and dump scam room. The reason why MIC likes to show off our testimonials is because our members are actually learning how to trade, right? Some members are making fucking more money than us, and that's the point, guys. We have a process that is repeatable, that is simple, that people can understand and find consistency in a couple of months. Those that bash us, those that talk down on us, probably chances are because those are the scammers. So always measure a community by their students' results, not the teacher. Because I've seen plenty of fucking pump and dump artists showing up at 9:28 in the morning, pumping a bunch of shit, making 10 grand, and then fucking 50 of their members blow up, but you never fucking hear about it. Do you trade outer lines during zombie times? Yes, during zombie times, you could trade outer lines, but with less size on the short side. If I join MIC, I could private message you and bow for advice or talk with you guys in chat. For those of you that are in MIC, is there ever a time that I did not fucking respond to your PMs? I get literally 100 PMs a day. And it takes me fucking 12 hours to get through all of them, but I get through them. That is what you have. You have direct access to me and a bunch of fucking other mentors. And you can fucking even get on the call with the moderators. I have the Slack app on my phone, guys. I am fucking always on it. I am always trying to help, man. Because to me, like I said, the feeling of someone coming to me and saying, hey man, because of MIC, I was able to buy a steak today. Because of MIC, I'm able to buy my kid a fucking present. Because of MIC, I could send my kid to fucking school. That to me brings me more happiness than making fucking 25K on the day. And that's why MIC exists, and that's why we're here in the first place. What fundamentals do you look at when you want to short? We have a free fundamental analysis series at MIC if you become a member. But what I look for is immediate dilution. I look for an S3, I look for a shelf, I look for an effective shelf, ATM, warrants, stuff like that. But that's it, guys. If you guys notice, it's the same process every single day. Every single day, I do the same boring fucking routine, non-stop. And because of that, I don't even think, I react. And that's the key, guys. The key is that the routine is the same. It is repeatable. We are all doing the same routine. The only time that we lose is human error, when we deviate from the process based on our emotions. This shit pisses me off, man. It's like, I don't know if I mentioned the story, but one of my family friends is getting into Forex trading. He found some Forex guru on YouTube, and he's gonna get into Forex signals, and there's like a live chat where they call out the signals and shit like that. And as soon as I found out, I'm thinking to myself, are you fucking stupid, dude? Are you fucking stupid? You have a relative, you have a family friend, me, who is a consistently profitable trader that makes money trading stocks, and you don't even ask me for help? You decide to go to fucking Forex? So I don't get what the appeal is with all this fucking Forex shit. I really just don't get it. I don't get how you guys could be so easily scammed by all these fucking signals, man. Like, I don't know, but I guess for every fucking, I guess there's a sucker out there everywhere, right? So what did I do? I said, yo, instead of fucking subscribing to this Forex signal shit, I will pay you. Cancel your subscription, your $100 subscription. I will pay you $100, right? I'll pay you so you fucking aren't suffering or don't feel like you have to fucking pay for it and use it. And I sent him the Accelerator DVD. And today, he finished the Accelerator DVD and he started a fucking paper trade. This is the thing. People don't understand that there's a process, guys. There's a process. You can't just fucking see an Instagram ad and see this fucking 16-year-old guy with fucking $20,000 of cash in his hands telling you I make fucking tops and bottoms. I get the signals up and down. Like, fuck you, man. What I want you guys to understand is this. The easiest way to spot a scammer is this. If they are selling you voice alerts, if they are selling you email alerts, if they are selling you text message alerts, if they're selling you screen share alerts, you better fucking run, because you are being scammed. If you can't find the fucking sucker, you are the sucker. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. I hate talking about this Forex shit. I hate talking about this bullshit because it really does piss me off, but you guys need to understand it. Right, you guys need to understand it. Any other questions, guys? I think what I'm going to do is I want to wrap this up. Oh yeah, the new course. So let me talk about the new course. So the new course is almost ready. I know I keep saying that, but we keep improving it. We keep making it better. We keep adding more stuff to it. It turned from a 7-hour course into a 7-hour and 40-minute course. So we're almost there. Hopefully by the end of the week. So let me, because the way, I don't know if you guys understand, or I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but the way that it's going to work is it is not going to be available for monthly members. It is only going to be available for annual and lifetime members. So the only way to access it is to become an annual or a lifetime member. The content is way too good to give away to the monthly guys. So we're only going to include it for free in your annual membership. So let's do something like this, Tosh. If you text Tosh the word accelerator and sign up for annual today, and today only, I will give you early access to the accelerator course. This is only if you upgrade to annual today. Text Tosh the word accelerator, and I will find a way to get you early access to the accelerator course, which is only available for lifetime members right now. So does that make sense? And that's only for today. These fucking Forex signal shit always get me pissed off, man. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. And for those that are our annual members, you guys will have access by the end of the week. So don't front. All right, guys. Later. Hit me up in DMs if you have any questions.